Welcome to next lecture, fourth lecture on properties of trigonometric functions and cast. We are graphing today y is equals to tangent theta. And question is same, that complete the following tables of value for y is equals to tangent theta, where theta is in between 0 and 360 degree. So we have to plot this similarly. Now we learned that for sine theta we take y coordinate, and for cos theta we take x coordinate. Now for tangent value we know that for tangent theta we have to divide these two values, sine theta over cos theta, right? That gives us the tangent value. So if we divide the sine value with the cos value, we get the tangent, right? So 0 divided by 1, and 0 divided by 1 is 0. So tangent 0 is 0. So I will put here 0. Right? Now tangent 90. So for tangent 90, right, what value I have? 1 over 0. 1 over 0 is like infinity, or not. We can say it's like does not exist, right? So we can write D and E, does not exist, right? It will be kind of asymptote. What is asymptote? That it approaches to the line but never touches the line, right? Never touches that value. So that is 1 over 0. So if we go to 180, and these are my key values, right? Tangent 0 is equals to sine 0 divided by cos 0. Sine 0 divided by cos 0. So we are dividing the value. 0 over 1 is 0. 1 over 0 is D and E, does not exist. And tangent 180, so we can divide tangent 180. So sine value divided by cos value, and which is equals to 0. And then tangent 270, right? So tangent 270 is minus 1 divided by 0, which again does not exist, right? So D and E is a kind of asymptote. And then we have 360. So sine 360 or tangent 360 is equals to sine 360 divided by cos 360, which is 0 divided by 1, which is 0. So we have to fill up the table. Sine 90, so sine 90 does not exist, D and E, right? Sine tangent tangent, this is the value of tangent, right? So these are values for tangent, not for cos. So tangent 90 does not exist. Tangent 180, so tangent 180 is 0. Tangent 270 again does not exist, what we calculate here. And tangent 360 is again 0. So we have few values, but we have 2 D and E for the key points, right? For the key points, and these D and E's are also called asymptote. ASYMP, asymptote, TOT. Asymptote are the curves which approaches to the values but never touches that value. Okay, so how to draw that, right? So we have to see on the graph paper that how theta and tangent theta look like. So theta, when theta is 0, so I am here at 0, 0, first value, right? When theta is 90, I have D and E. So when theta is 90, and we know that we have to move like 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is my 90, right? And at 90, I have D and E. So that means this curve will go, and at 45, I have 1. So at 45, I can see that I can go through this 45, or I can go like, it never it approaches to 90 value, but it never touches the 90 value. That is what is called asymptote, right? So it will never touch value of 90, right? For 180, so if it is, I am here at 180, so we can see that at 180, we have 0, right? So we have 180, right? So then at 270, I have the same thing, right? At 270, it's approaching, but it's never touching, right? So this part will be going this way and never touching the 270 point. So a little lesser, because it never touches means it is asymptote, never touch, right? And on the negative side, it never touch 90, right? So this will be the curve which we get at 180. And then if we see at 360, we will be seeing that it will never touches 270, right? So this type of the curve will be received for the tangent theta. So what is the maximum value? So maximum value will be here. We will say, okay, if question is asked, what is the maximum value? What do you say? So maximum value is infinity, because it is never ending. So maximum value is infinity, right? Or positive infinity, you can say. What is the minimum value? Minimum value is negative infinity, right? So next question can be asked, for what value of theta does the maximum value so what value of what value of theta does the maximum value occurs, right? So that is maximum value is not defined, right? Maximum value is not defined, not exist. And minimum value, for what value of theta does the minimum value occur? Not defined. And one question may be asked, state the asymptote of y is equals to tangent theta. What are the asymptotes of y is equals? So we have this answer here. The asymptote of y is equals tangent theta is at 90 degree and 270 degree. So these are two asymptotes. If we plot this graph for another range for 0 and 720, exactly double of 360, so what we can achieve? What we can see that it will be continuing on the same side, right? And it will be like after 360 we have to have 450, right? And after 450 we have to have 630, and after 630 we have to have 720, and each point will be similar, right? At 540, so at 450 what is happening? So at 450 and 540, right? So we have to say 540, 450 and 540. First is 540, 450, 540, 630 and 720, which is exactly double, right? And the same curves repeat itself, right? So 450 is like this, it's never approaching to this. For this, it will be going this way and never touching 650 and never touching 450, right? Like this. And 650, it will be again the same thing. So, and at 720, it will be again the same graph. So what we understand is that y is equals to tangent theta. Y is equals to tangent theta is also periodic, right? Y is equals to tangent theta is also periodic. So it also repeats itself after a certain interval of time. So what is the period? So it is a periodic graph. Yes, it is a periodic graph. It is periodic. Tangent theta is also periodic. And it repeats itself after a regular interval of time. And what is that regular interval of time? What is the period of this graph? The period of this graph is 180 degree. So this time we have period of the graph because it is repeating at every 180. So every 180 degree, right? So this is how we define our third trigonometric function, which is y is equals to tangent theta. So hope you understand this, and after this we will learn that what are the values of these sine, cosine or trigonometric functions and how we can determine their sign. And that will be the last lecture in this course, and then we will be having the assignment, right? So thank you for watching.